Everyone, welcome to my channel Space Remote Sensing and GIS. Uh, Today we are going to discuss a very important topic over the satellite data processing. Okay, so main thing is how we're going to know the image informations for a certain pixel value or over a certain image. If you want to see the spectral curve or something in ArcGIS Pro, how we're going to do that? Okay, so we will get few ideas on that. Okay, let's discuss on that. With that, we will also try to understand a very simple technique which is called as a pan sharpening technique. Okay, so how we'll usually apply the pan sharpening and why we usually use the pan sharpening, we will going to discuss this also for a basic satellite data processing, and you can say digital image processing techniques. To understand the digital image processing techniques, these are very important things which usually you will face during your work. Okay, so let's discuss on that. So usually if you see here, this is the satellite image which I open as a directly from this file add data. Okay, as we already discussed in my previous videos also, just like whenever you are opening the Landsat 8 image, this is the Landsat image as you've seen here. So I will always prefer to go with the mtl.txt file. Why? Because I need not to do the manual stacking. If you click on OK, so directly my image will open like this. Okay, and if you want to see that also again, so I can show you for this so that you can get an idea properly how usually open the image. So this is the many times I shown in my previous video. So if I click over the red, okay, so if you see here, this is the in general informations about the band and all those things informations is coming. Okay, so if I want to remove this, I can simply remove it. Okay, and see, normally when you open the mtl.txt file, I already discussed that it is coming by stacking, and the band combination is basically the true color band composition. But if you want to change it to the false color, you can come here and change your band combination color infrared. So see, automatically it will change the infrared identity. But my main objective is if I want to see a certain spectra of the band combinations. Okay, so what are the values, I can click from here, I can see this, but I will not get an idea about any kind of spectral curve from this. Okay, suppose this is vegetation, and if I click over the water body, I will see the changes. But if I see a spectral curve, so that I can understand, see the differences between the you can say that this is the infrared. If it is there, I already seen the infrared. So values is high over vegetations. Okay, but I understand. And if I go in the water, so values will be the lower. But if I see this in a spectral curve, it is very easy to understand for any students. Okay, so if I go and try to understand a spectral curve inside ArcGIS Pro, how we going to do that? So see here, it's very easy things, and it is very useful for many people. So this is the multispectral image, and if you come under the imagery, if you see, this is the image information options will be there. So simply click on the image informations, and you see according to your movement of your spectrum, the spectral curve will going to show you over here. Okay, so let's discuss it how it is. Okay, so if you see here, as of now I am going to click over the suppose the vegetation, and you see my NIR is showing very high. Okay, if you see here, this is NIR is very high over here. But if I go in a water body, suppose I click on the water body, so see my NIR is the lowest. Okay, so this is how the spectral curve is looking in the multispectral. It is representing a short place, so that's why you are seeing like this, but it is basically your spectral curve of this particular image. So if I click over water, you see my NIR is going down. So if I go over the vegetation, my spectral curve is changing, and infrared is going the higher value over that particular pixels. Okay, and what are the pixels? If it is representing, you can get an idea from here also. Like near infrared is your red. So if you see here, red is value is this 16,000 something, so the highest value over there. So using the value, this pixel value, we are actually creating the pixel graph for each bands. So here this is from the, suppose that particular pixels of the band 8 okay, so same pixels of the band green, okay, and the same pixels of the band blue. So if we plot a curve, so that will be something like this. Okay, so this is the way how we are doing the spectral analysis, or you can say these are spectral characteristics of the image. Okay, now if you want to understand the pan sharpening, see why we are doing the pan sharpening. See, normal multispectral, if you see the urban area, okay, so this is some part of the suppose the city. If I focus, see this image, it's not that much clear, but if I open the multispectral if I open the panchromatic band of the same satellite of the suppose the Landsat 8, the panchromatic band is band 8. So if you open it, so you will see these roads and all these things are very sharper than the down image. Okay, so if you see here the roads and see this building, this stadium is very much clear over here, but if we go here, see it's a very blunt. Okay, so that is the differences between the panchromatic and this multispectral. So to overcoming this, what we usually do, we do the pan sharpening. So how to do the pan sharpening inside ArcGIS Pro? So pan sharpening is a good techniques. Okay, for the visualization purpose, don't go for any kind of spectral analysis over that. Okay, so if I do the pan sharpening over here, so simply you need to go to the imagery. Okay, so under the raster functions, if you click over the raster functions, simply type PAN, as I already type already PAN. You can type, so sorry, PAN. So see, pan sharpening techniques you will get very easily. And now here you need to give the multispectral as an input. So you can give this mtl.txt file, and for the panchromatic you can just drop down and select this one. Okay, your pan band. So now there is a different pan sharpening techniques will be there. So I will go for the E3 band combination only, and I will take these 4 bands in red, green and blue bands for my analysis. Okay, so simply click on the create a new layer and see, once you did that, so this is how your image will come. So now you compare with your multispectral. So see here it is a very blunt, but now here in the pan sharpening the images, the edges are very clear. So this is the importance of the digital image processing. Okay, so once you are doing the digital image processing, the 2-3 things are very important to understand. One, I already told you about the spectral analysis. Okay, so where the spectral curve, how to see the spectral curve of the image, so that we will already discuss. And if you want to understand how what is we called as a pan sharpening, okay, so how we'll sharpening our images, like a lot of people are actually doing, like from the sentinel 10 meter they are sharpening their images. So there is some kind of technique in digital image processing, they are actually increasing the power of that particular sensor. So this is a pan sharpening is a very easy process. Okay, you can increase or enhance the image quality, but obviously it is actually affecting your spectral value. So this is good for the visual interpretations. Okay, so thank you for the today's video. So I hope you like my video. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so next week we will come with a very interesting topic also. Okay, thank you all.